more better.
hmm
Centered.
We're live.
Oh, don't need the intro, even though it's a little bonus short.
Oh
We
yeah,
figured
it's a staple.
it is. But
All
we
right.
figured today we would update everyone on some tasty finds that we found while thrifting today. Do 3 or so different locations and found some interesting things, and we're gonna share with you guys what we found.
And some stuff we saw that we didn't buy, but some cool
And more importantly,
cool
we're also
stuff.
going to enjoy a tasty Yingling because it is America's finest and oldest brewery.
hmm After that last episode, I don't think we're ever going to get a sponsor from them.
I feel like we might.
No, we might. Well, after your new edition, but we'll get into that.
Yeah. Oh, my shirt.
Yes, you're
So
insanely American shirt.
This is a shirt that I picked up whilst we were thrifting, and I could not wait to get it home and wash all the bed bugs and lice out of it. I had to put it on right away.
Yeah, you threw it on right away.
Right away. I almost wore it out the store. And
You did. You had it. Well, you had it on in the car.
Well, in the car, but no, I didn't put it on while we were in the store. So I could not be happier about this shirt. That's amazing.
Well, how would you like to? What the hell?
It's a coconut bank.
Oh my gosh! All right.
So
We've seen all kinds of interesting stuff today. All right. Would you like to?
You have yours handy. Go ahead.
All right, I'll do mine first. So I pretty much just focused on getting some comic books today. I bought a couple of things. Like I bought a Guinness gas, Guinness glass, and
I had some real bad Guinness gas.
and we started the day off with a delicious breakfast from
Cheddar's, yeah,
Cheddar's Diner,
that was
and
delicious.
it was very good. And
Very flimsy bacon.
very flimsy bacon.
I was
so happy. No sausage. Didn't get any sausage.
I didn't, but you know what? I was full by the end of my meal, and they didn't charge me for it,
Oh, there you go.
and rightfully so because they'd never brought out the extra sausage. But I was full. I didn't eat it, so it all worked out.
But I also got a Star Wars coffee mug, but primarily I wanted to look for comic books. And I got
You
it.
did end up getting the mug?
I did. I did.
Is it because you couldn't figure out where to put it back?
Partially. Partially, but I did also want it because I do like coffee mugs.
It is really cool.
I
like that a lot.
I was torn between that one and
I only own one mug, and it is my favorite. Easy. She's an old
So
gal.
I'll just go through the stack here while trying not to spill any Yingling on it. But okay, guess I can actually just hold it up.
Yeah.
We got first thing is Punisher War Journal number 5. I have a lot of these. I know I don't have this one because that's a bitchin' cover.
As I'm seeing it on the screen here, put it back. It's backwards. I wonder if it'll be backwards when I go to watch it
I don't know.
again, or if it's just.
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Anyway, we got Punisher War Journal number 5. I'm always looking for Ghost Rider. I'm just realizing now this is a part 2 of 2.
Oh,
So I
that'd
need
be
to
an
get-
easy one to clean up on.
I got 4 and 6. I didn't get I didn't get 5. I don't think I had 5 there, but I got Ghost Rider. I love that cover with the Punisher skull.
Yeah.
I got Ghost Rider number 6 there from that run, and Ghost Rider number 4. So now I need to get number 5 in that whole run.
That's the beauty of I avoid eBay anymore because they're difficult. I don't think a lot of the quality is there as you would get with like Amazon, but then again, it's newer things eBay is used. But
yeah, I don't have any Cloak and Dagger books, but I got this one just because Doom's on it. I have heard good things about Cloak and Dagger. I know they have a series on Hulu. I never watched it, but
oh really?
I'm pretty sure, but I never
Cloak and Dagger.
I think it's Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, I think it is. But I'll
Are you
buy
sure
it.
you're not thinking of Lock and Key?
No, that's on Netflix. I know Lock and Key. That's also based off of comic book.
Oh, I knew that. That's
No, I think it's Cloak and Dagger. But I'll buy anything with Doom on the cover. So, next, these ones aren't boarded, which is kind of annoying, but
yeah,
whatever. This one is from it doesn't say, but 1975.
No kidding.
Yeah, a little bit of a fold up there, but we got Invaders featuring Prince Namor. I always Fuck that up. Fuck that pronunciation up. Is it Namor or Namer? I think it's Namor.
Let me see it.
Yeah, Namor.
Yeah, I would say name
I
one.
always get that fucking name wrong. But we got him featuring the Human Torch, Captain America, and I don't know much about this series. I don't know much about this group, but
It is on
the
Hulu.
greatest superheroes of World War II. So, oh, Union Jack. Okay, that's who that is. Union Jack.
Simple Jack.
Simple,
What's up,
Jack.
Simple Jack?
And next we got from 1970. Oh wait, from 1978. We have the Thing and Captain Marvel. So that's pretty cool. I'll get those boarded and put those in the collection. And we got a Crisis on Infinite Earths from 1985.
Thanks, Duddy Bear.
Oh, what's up, man? That's a pretty cool cover. I'll have to look up and see the artwork for that. I got this. I've seen these Marvel magazines. Oh, John Romita. Okay, I was wondering who did the art. John Romita.
Well, that in itself makes it pretty cool.
Yeah. So
I don't actually know who that guy is.
I'm still learning. Sol Brodsky. This is Marvel News Magazine.
Well, when I ramble on, look him up because I am curious.
Yeah. I'm still learning a lot of the old school.
Yeah.
Some of the old school names.
Now, these I thought were the best finds, but then we come to find out that they weren't actually.
Well, they had a bunch of these Walking Dead trade paperbacks, and I was gonna blow my entire load on all of them, so I got I just got issues 3, 4, and 5. I can always get 1 and 2. They're only about $4 or $5, so
Yeah, that's what they had
had
them
like
for, and
they had
I
like
want to say I thought they were 15 to
yeah
20 per book,
yeah
but
they
I guess
were
they're not
they were
worth
when
that
they
much.
came out, but
What's the on the bottom there?
13.
Okay, well, not that far off.
So
So
I
you're making out
yeah
essentially.
essentially, but so I'll buy the rest of these because I have a couple of um the big trades that come
Oh,
that
like
come
the
yeah,
big books.
the big
Okay.
thick boys, but I wouldn't mind having just some of the trade paperbacks and maybe even buying some actual issues because I do love the Walking Dead books. And this is my personal favorite thing from today. I've seen
That
these
was a good one.
I've seen these around these comics that are line creepy.
Does it throw a year on there?
I'm assuming probably
See if
70s.
you can find a year on that because that
I'll
looks really cool.
I'll look it up. I've seen these online. I've never actually seen one, got one myself, but pretty cool. Anything horror, anything old school.
You know what?
I
It's funny.
love the artwork on the back.
When I went to Infinity Comics last, I asked Alvin. I said, "Hey, I said, like, what you gotta get? Like, can you recommend any good horror?" And I guess it's not really his
Yeah.
cup of tea, so he couldn't really recommend anything. But I do kind of like poke around, and I did end up buying that Midnight Rose.
Hmm.
It looked like a good horror, which it was actually. I
Yeah.
did read through it. It was a one shot. It was different.
Hmm.
It was kind of like a good story. I wouldn't make it into a movie
Yeah.
or a show, but it was a good story.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up that while you ramble on about your
Yeah, and look
purchases.
up
Yeah.
the guy too. So and I'll just start off with my two best purchases today. First and foremost, this bitchin' shirt. It's fucking awesome. And a close second, I might need you to move there, Dale. But ended up finding this light up Yingling sign. So once I can figure out how to put it as our backdrop somewhere, but yeah, real fucking bitchin' sign. I've been actually, this. No one else really does listening. Not that anyone's gonna listen or is listening other than Duddy Bear. Appreciate you. Um, is I have been looking for a Yingling bar mirror for a very long time. I just can't find one that's not insanely priced, which is upsetting to me. But anyway, so I got that. Uh, this was actually purchased for me by Dale, a Deadpool beer glass. So we'll be using that here. I don't know if I want to use it or if I want to display it like this because
I
it's
don't
a
know.
cool box. It's a cool cup. Um, it may be a good display piece for back behind the bar. So we'll have to, I don't know. We'll see. We'll make a decision one day. Because I do like to drink beer out of the Punisher beer glass you got me. Oh wow, that might be a really good find. Condition is everything though, and that's
Yeah.
you can see that one
Yeah.
spine's a
Not
bit
not great condition, but
turnt
damn.
on you. But hey, you know what though? That still looks like a profit to me. We always say that when we find good shit, but we never end up selling anything we
Damn.
get. So,
That's awesome. That's a solid find. All right.
so the couple of things I got. Um, just
Oh, that's Frank Frazetta did that artwork. Who did all the old Conan
oh,
artwork.
okay. You know what? There's Conan.
Well, they have a lot of Marvel magazines, like old, like Conan looking.
There,
They were at Miller's. I saw them one time.
there's old Cohen comics. It's two books.
1965.
Nice.
1965.
There's two books that are actually Conan the Barbarian, like the old originals,
Yeah.
but they are in despairable shape.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but anyway, I got this
That's really cool.
not really antique. It's a newer thing. It was just Empire Strikes Back.
Cool old artwork on it,
Yeah.
though.
Metal sign for down here in the Star Wars basement, which one of these days I have to get the basement all put back together. But notice it like focuses whenever I do
Oh,
shit. No, it's
sometimes.
not doing it. What the fuck?
Continue.
But anyway, contubled. So there's that. Um, I got this. It's not really the coolest. Um, I'll be able to display it easily down here though. But it's from 94, 93, 94. It is a Kenner. It's not like the early original Kenners, but it is from '94. It's a Kenner, just a little die cast 3PO, and yeah, picked it up for $10. I thought it was cool. It's probably I didn't look into it, but I would assume it's probably worth around that. The only other Star Wars pickups I got today were I bought the holiday edition Mandalorian Warrior, which if you can see, see, it's doing the focus thing. Um, he's got a cool little fucking Christmas sweater on and shit. He has a is that one of the little crystal fox things from Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker? Or
No,
no,
no.
Last Jedi, right?
That's not from Last Jedi.
Are you sure it's not one of them
Yeah,
like little
it's
crystal fox things?
not one of the Crystal guys, no.
Okay, that's what it looks like to me, and it doesn't actually call out what it is. That's annoying. But anyway, yeah, so I got that.
I love the holiday themed Black Series they released. The Halloween ones.
If you want to be a mention, grab that one over there.
Where's it at?
Uh, top shelf of the bookcase, the black bookcase. That's the only other holiday themed one I have. But anyway, we were doing that. I got this. They called it the Blue Mandalorian. It just says the Mandalorian on here, but he has this kind of blue tinting painting on him. Trying to see if I can get good light here.
Did you get just the Wookiee, or did you get the one that has like the jack o' lantern?
No, that's the Stormtrooper. All I have is the Wookiee so far. But yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool find too. But so this is the only other holiday one, and I'll talk about why I like this, but I don't like this at all. These new Black series that they're coming out
Can't
with
see
Star
them.
Wars, you can't see it now. Anyone, whenever I tour my basement here, everyone will be able to see that I don't open my stuff. I like it boxed. I like it neat. That's how I like to do my stuff. Um, these new Black series, unfortunately, um, as cool as they look, which they do look very cool.
It's not even a flip of like
There's
what's that
no
called?
Yeah, the flip cover.
Yeah.
There's no flip cover. There's no window to look into the action figure. There's no anything. Um, so as cool as this is, it's very upsetting to see like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to look at it, and it's not even so much that it's okay. Well, I'll pop the box. There's the two pieces of tape
Mm-hmm.
right there, so you're gonna know if the seal is broke. Um, so frustrating, but again, I do like them. I do think they're cool. Uh, don't be misled by the Black Series you can see behind you. Black Series is actually my least favorite of the Star Wars lines
One of
as
my
of lately.
it's become one of my favorites
Well,
because
there are some things that are becoming my favorites,
yeah.
but when they first came out and they were
Oh no, I
just
didn't
doing
care
these
for them. I thought they
bullshits,
were overpriced.
yeah.
They're only doing like the standard
To
characters.
be honest, probably 90% of those were bought for me, except for the Supreme Leader Snoke, which we bought those
GameStop,
at
yeah.
GameStop for super cheap,
On
and
the
they were
way
already worth double whenever we
on
bought them.
the way to Worm's 4th of July party.
Yes, and I bought the Grievous because I don't have a lot of Grievous, and I wanted some
That
Grievous,
Grievous is cool.
and I believe I bought the K2SO. Other than that, all that other stuff was bought for me,
See, I buy a lot
I
of
think.
Black Series because, but I specifically go after the stuff that's
Black
based on.
Series, more like Wax Series, am I right? Comes with the shirt. But
What, dad jokes?
yes.
Oh, whatever. I buy a lot of Black Series that are based off of like the Clone Wars, like the stuff like the animated
You
series
know what
and
would be a good
video
episode though?
games.
Obviously, we could tour the basement and I could
Mhm.
talk about
Our favorite
my
figures,
favorite
or
things and your favorite things and mine that are down here. But also you could bring I could set up a table, you could bring a handful of your favorite stuff
yeah,
and display, and then we could just talk about
yeah,
our
that's cool.
favorite toy lines, our favorite series, I mean, obviously with Star Wars themed. But yeah, I mean, because the world needs to see this
Okay, well, real
recently.
quick, since we're on the theme here, I have two questions that we could potentially talk about.
Go on.
What is your holy grail Star Wars item that you would like to acquire one day
That I don't already have,
that
and
you
that
don't already have?
are you saying a toy? Or are you
A toy,
saying okay,
a toy,
because that's
a
very
toy or
vast.
toy affiliated thing.
That's tough because I feel like I mean, everyone's gonna say, like, the rocket pack,
Well,
Boba Fett, the prototype.
yeah.
Um, hey, we're up to 2. I just imagine that's there. Um, I'm not entirely certain. Um, it's really tough because there's been so many Star Wars toys out there that how are you gonna narrow down even, like
You don't you
there's busts, there's full scale models. Are you including that
well,
stuff?
let's say of the old school one of the old school
If
action figures
if
line.
you
Let's
just
say,
say,
what's
"Give me
your
the
Kenner?
original," okay,
Kenner. We'll say Kenner.
let me pray on it,
Okay.
and then I
You know what
will.
I would love to find out in the wild? One of the
Although I do off the top of my head. Sorry to cut you off there. The AT-AT
yes.
or the Hoth playset.
Oh, that's a great one.
But yeah.
I was gonna say an unpunched or unopened
Ooh.
early bird special.
Okay. Yeah.
Before it was sent in, I've seen some people that got 2 of them and they
Are you
never
talking
opened
about just the cardboard?
the cardboard.
Oh wow.
I think that'd be a really cool piece of history to just thinking like this was sent in to get the first ever line of toys that are worth like
Yeah.
crazy
You know
money
what's
now.
upsetting that I've seen at that Toyapalooza that I'm hoping we still get to go to is that I saw a sealed in the box,
Mhm.
like in like the like you see the box on the toy store shelf,
Mhm.
that box with the artwork and everything, that box inside of that box
Mhm.
that came in, like the cardboard box that it got
Mhm.
shipped in. But it did
Mm.
have like it was like the red
Mhm.
ink, it was just the description and a little picture of it and whatnot. That unopened
Yeah.
for thousands, thousands.
Yeah.
But I'm like, as cool as that is, the cooler display piece is on the inside of that box.
Mhm.
So it's kinda like, I don't think I could ever drop for that.
I'm working on a rule when we go to any of these cons or these shows. I'm pretty much going to limit myself to buying like one big ticket item. One big ticket item.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of like buying because it's just gonna take up more space, buying a
Buying
whole
like
bunch of
5,
different
6
shit. Yeah.
smalls, just
Buy
buy one
one
big
big
tick.
ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm gonna try to find that one, which makes it even harder because there's so much cool shit
Yeah,
there.
you're only gonna get
I only
one.
get one, but it'll make I think more it'll make it more special. But also what I was gonna propose is a question. Do you think any lines and this just doesn't have to be Star Wars, it can be oh, you gotta talk about that stuff
Yeah,
too.
we good.
Yeah. Any toy lines nowadays do you think will be worth like old school Kenner money, like say like 30, 40 years from now? Do you think stuff being made today will hold the same nostalgia and value down the road that that stuff holds?
Yeah,
Like, you think so?
yeah. I think an unopened
Like, do you think Black Series? I mean, they're expensive as
no,
hell. You think
no,
never?
not Star Wars stuff anymore anyways.
Hmm.
You might get double what you paid for it today. But that this stuff will never be worth
Yeah.
what people are hoping it'll be. Um, but 20 years from now, a unopened Tamagotchi,
Hmm.
an unopened Furby
Yeah.
in the box. Yeah,
Do you
I could see it being worth a few.
do
You
you think
know,
do you think kids nowadays, like say when we're long gone, do you think kids like Luke when he's your age, do you think he'll be not him specifically, but someone his age now, older, will still have a desire to hunt for stuff that old?
I don't see why not.
You think? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty ageless thing.
That's fair.
Um, it's history.
Yeah.
It's
That's how
interesting
I look
stuff.
at it. That's how I look at it. I look at it as history, and I think it's fascinating. It's modern treasure.
It is.
But you got some comic books as well. I'll let
Yeah,
you talk
just
about those.
yeah,
I
the
love
last of
that
it.
cover so much.
Yeah, that's why I picked it up. I did end up finding this one. It's called House 2. It's from Marvel, the second story. I don't know how many issues of that there are. It doesn't even say what number this one is. So this may just be a standalone, which would be great for me. It's unlikely because they usually just say standalone or like special edition. This is But anyway, I got this other Punisher one. It's called Nuclear Terrorists Over Times Square.
It's a $20 book.
Is it really?
House 2.
Wow.
That was
Well, I
good.
paid $20 for this whole for
Good price.
comic lot. So, um, I'm just obviously everyone has a big Punisher
I
fan.
love that's probably my favorite. That or War Journal are probably two of my favorite.
Yeah, you gotta love
Even with the white,
the
even with the
go go
white the
boots.
white go-go boots. I mean that's just
That's
iconic.
classic Punisher though. But then this one here is where he's it's called Death by Life
That's a
Form.
64 pager too.
Yeah,
It's a big
oh
boy.
it's part one of four too.
Yeah.
So yeah, but this was a pretty cool one. I thought that was pretty neat. And then this last one here I picked up just for the sheer title of it. I thought it was,
I love
it's a
even
one of
the
one.
artwork on it's
The
funny.
artwork and I mean everything about it. This is the classic
What
era of comics.
one of how many?
One of one.
Oh, one of one.
This is a one shot.
Windows in time.
Yeah.
What publisher?
Jacquelina
Huh.
Publishing.
Bimbo's in time.
Yes, but this one is called Bimbos in Time, and I thought it was just kind of too outrageous to pass up, so I ended up
That's
picking it
funny.
up. But yeah, so that was our great thrifting adventure today, and some of the pickups we had. Um, and again, with the greatest treasure of them all, the light up Yingling sign, we need to figure out a way to incorporate that behind us. Perhaps put ourselves. She's dirty. Gotta get her all cleaned up. I know you can write on these with a certain type of marker, and it's supposed to show up real nice. Like writing
Yeah.
in daily specials and stuff. So if anyone knows
That'll
what,
be a great game day.
yeah.
Great game day edition.
So if anyone knows what markers I'm supposed to use on this, please comment and let me know before I ruin my Yingling sign that I treasure so deeply.
Cool. It was a good day.
It was a good day.
It was a
It was
good
a good
day.
day thrifting.
And back to the shit tomorrow.
Yep. And next episode, I'm pretty freed up all week,
I'll let
so
you know. We got 2 in this week, so we'll get
yeah.
another one here.
Yeah, we'll have a full episode here coming up. Yeah, not sure what day, but we'll let our loyal listeners know when to tune in and check it out.
Play us off, Johnny.
Female voice. You got it. Bye, y'all. Boy, am I wet.